Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Freeman, kicking it with the homie EricVisions. It's hot as hell outside, but we gonna make it happen anyway, bro. This is Welcome to Temple Terrace. Settle in.
While I'm floating in my living room like zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Yo, so when I started writing Temple Terrace or started working on records, I didn't really know I was writing Temple Terrace or working on it. The first record I ever did on the whole project was Why They Want Smoke or Why So Much Smoke, and that was just a freestyle after watching like stuff on the news and just having certain conversations. So, and that was just a freestyle. I never took time to write that record, and the reason why none of the records are on Spotify is because I did everything myself for Temple Terrace, like the mixing, the mastering, found the records or whatever. And the reason is I just got tired of waiting on people. So I was just looking at YouTube tutorials, trying to figure out like, yo, what can I do? I have something to say. I was just writing for therapeutic purposes, but I'm like, man, there could be other people that feel like this, and I don't want to wait and call people and be like, yo, you got any records? Nah, bro, I just want to find the records and put it out for the people. So SoundCloud was like a really dope platform for me to do that. I started with like 6 or 7 records, cut it down to I think 5, and then from that 5 we listened to them, me and the homies listened to them, and then I cut them down to 3 just because I felt like those 3 captured the moment. So if you listen to Temple Terrace, it really feels like, especially if you know me, it feels like exactly what I'm going through right now in my life. And if you don't know me and you listen to Temple Terrace, you know me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's completely honest. And that's one of the reasons why it's even named Temple Terrace. That's the city I live in. That's the city I kind of spent most of my time in since I've been in Florida. This is the place that kind of taught me to be a man, I guess. Like, this is the first place I live without my people. So you go to Why So Much Smoke, and it's like an answer. It's a question for a reason. If you listen to it, it's not just a smoker song or whatever. I'm literally trying to give people just a little bit of insight, because it's much more complicated than that, but just a little insight on why some people do smoke or why some people do choose to medicate in any way. So I had conversations with my mom and stuff like that, not about the record, but about medicinal and recreational, because I'm for both, like, just to be honest, man. And that record right there, I feel like some people have hit me up and kind of caught what it was about and others not. But I talk to people who are so uneducated on that, on just like medicinal or recreational. It's like, yo, bro, this is literally not as bad as alcohol, not even close as bad as alcohol. It actually has medicinal purposes more than like alcohol, like, or whatever the case is. So next up you got Living Room Runways, which was produced by my homie, player partner Suede out in Chicago. He actually produced the record, I think in February or something like that. When I was up there, we were just working on some stuff. And I think I came up with the hook, voice memo, but then I just let it chill because I had so much stuff going on at the time. So I did the hook or whatever, and then I was trying to figure out, like, what exactly am I trying to say? So Living Room Runways, that whole song is basically about me chilling in my living room and just planning out my dreams. And just literally taking a moment, like almost meditating, and just sitting there and just being like, dang, what do I want to do going forward, and planning that junk out. And it's literally me just like spewing out, dreams and whatever I'm going through at this point in time, and trying to plan it out. And like, sometimes I can close my eyes and I can see myself in those other places. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes it's harder. But a lot of that does go on in my living room. So Living Room Runways is like me taking flight in my living room, me going to the next level in my living room. 6/13. Okay, so a quick breakdown because I don't like getting too crazy. 6/13 is June 13th, which is my oldest son's birthday. Hey, King Max. So this record is actually for him. It's called It's Okay to Feel, aka It's Okay to Feel, but it's really 6/13. I wrote the record because I was sitting around one day and I just started looking around. Actually, you know what? That made me look around when X passed. Rest in peace, X. When he passed, and I saw stuff like people filming him sitting in the car and stuff like that, and I was like, man, this world is really, really getting cold. And I really don't know how much colder it's gonna be when my son's older. So I wanted to write him a record that basically spoke to him through his struggles. Like, some days gonna seem like stormy Mondays, others like sunny Saturdays. Listen to this for both those and the in-betweens. Like, I wanted him to go back and listen to this record, 613, no matter what was going on, and be able to be like, dang, you know, whether I'm there with him or not, or whether I've passed on, but I wanted him to hear this record and be like, okay, my father told me these days were gonna come. It's gonna get cold, it's gonna get hard, people are gonna get heartless around me, but I never have to succumb to that. Like, I never have to become that. So 613 is like his anthem, but it's also for everybody from my age, younger, older, whatever, because sometimes you feel like the good guy finishes last type deal. I don't know how I really feel about that statement. I know a lot of good guys that have finished last. I know what finishing last feels like, but I don't want people to adapt and become somebody they're not, or become harder than they are. Like, it's okay to feel. It's still okay to be happy, to be sad, to cry, to talk about stuff out loud, to deal with anxieties, to recognize good days and bad days. So that's what 613 was. The record that a lot of people have been like gravitating to would be Living Room Runways, 613, and then Why So Much Smoke. Why So Much Smoke threw people off because it was coming from me. And I think they were looking for, like, yo, is this his perspective? Is this what he's going through? Nah, bro, I'm writing from my perspective. So that's why I actually used a clip in the second verse from, man, I can't forget the young man's name, but I forgot the incident that happened in Philadelphia. I saw it on TV, and the first thing I did, I was like, yo, I want to use this clip. I didn't know what I was going to use it for. I played the record out, and I heard it, and I realized it was kind of missing the true point I was trying to hit on. So I was like, dang, there's a blank in the second verse, because remember, I freestyled it. I'm like, this would be perfect for me to drive home exactly what I'm trying to say in this record. Yo, what's up, man? My name is Freeman. This has been Welcome to Temple Terrace with myself and the homie EricVisions, man. I appreciate y'all checking it out. If you haven't heard the project yet, feel free to check it out, soundcloud.com/FRXXMXN. Thank you so much. Peace and love and something fancy.
It's okay to feel. Feel. Yeah, it's okay to feel. Yeah. Wait, it's okay to feel. Feel. Yeah, it's okay to feel. Yeah, you won when you woke up, but you killed the game and you beat the sun up. Follow your heart, sounds dope until they run up. Reminding you of your past and how you still ain't came up. Wait, them your friends, well you should probably get some new ones. Yeah, ain't so tired, take a deep breath, cause we can't cop a new one. My soul's beat, money low, I got my eyes on new ones. Walk to the store to go window shopping, stay ambitious. Take a bus to a better place. Change the scenery, will have you thinking different. Me no guru, I'm just me, baby. You say you